So SCP Secret Laboratory had a pretty big update a couple days ago, where they added a new SCP item, reworked some other SCP items and animations, as well as bring back some old SCP items from the past. Luckily, to help test this new update, I was able to pick up a couple testing subjects that I got from the back of a Walmart after telling them that I have a full collection of Morbius discs in the back of my car. It works every time. So let's go on with it. We started off with the new SCP item called SCP-1853, otherwise known as Performance Enhancer, or what others like to call it, Mountain Dew, or Green Goop. Basically, it's a budget knockoff of the cola, where it slightly enhances your speed, but also includes a faster rate of fire and reload speeds on all guns. And funnily enough, if you add both the Green Goop and the cola, it actually ends up poisoning you till your death, which I gave to one of my subjects. And apparently, while you are poisoned, bubbles show up on your screen. I don't know why bubbles appear, but if anyone has drunk Mountain Dew and cola, please let me know if you start to hallucinate bubbles, because now I'm getting pretty concerned. I've drunk both of them recently. Should I call the ambulance? Now we move on to Grandma's Jar. Devs ended up buffing the fog, where you take damage more quickly once you enter, as well as it starts to spread faster too once you place it down. You also want trigger 096 nor 173 if they are on the opposite sides of the end. And if you throw a grenade or use the funny gun, you can actually break the pot to disable the effect. I've also had a test subject describe what it's like to be inside the radius of the jar. I was just curious to see what they would say, and here it is.
Very unhappy, and I'm about to die.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention they reworked the win conditions. I'm not gonna explain it to you because I have a monkey-sized brain and this looks confusing as fuck. But hey, if you want to, there you go. Now my favorite part of this update is that they brought the funny gun back, aka the particle disruptor. And now you can actually get this gun in a normal match. You just have to go through a little bit of a side quest to get it. So you just have to somehow find the micro without dying, and then you have to bring it all the way back to light containment to put it in 914 on course, where there is a 30% chance it changes to the funny gun. But if you manage to do all that, it ends up being worth it. As you guys know, the gun is a one-shot to all players, and the best part is, once you do shoot them, it makes them T-pose as they get Thanos snapped away, which I think is beautiful. And not only that, it can also wipe out Peanut's shit stains. So if you ever dreamed of being a janitor in the future, well, there you go. Your dreams have become a reality in SCP. Also, some final things. For some reason, they've added a shotgun add-on, which makes it completely busted. Like, literally, it's a fucking one-shot against players, no matter their armor. Like, what the fuck? And it does insane damage to SCPs. Like, this gun is literally the particle disruptor without having to do a fucking Call of Duty Easter egg. Like, what the fuck? Okay, now speaking of COD, they also added reticles for some certain scopes. I mean, it's okay, I guess, adding something to a game. You can't really go wrong. Don't quote me on that. But it just feels unnecessary. But hey, I guess if you want to shit on some 12-year-old kids using a big purple shit stain on your ACOG gun, then go for it. But that covers the update for what I thought were the important parts. There are some stuff I missed, which apparently you can activate the nuke without needing O5 card or a ready card. So I can't wait for those 5-minute matches. As well as cancel animations when throwing grenades, which I thought they were neat. Again, there is some other shit they added, but I'm fucking tired and I'm going to bed.